it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we'd really love it if you subscribe down below. Definitely feel free to leave us a comment. We love hearing everything you guys have to say, and hit that bell button so you get notified every time we upload a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my first holiday DIY of this season. So this is a really simple DIY and it'll only take you probably about 5 minutes to make. So I have in front of me everything you're gonna need for this project, and again, the supplies are also really easy. You can find them at any craft store, the dollar store, or even Walmart. So the first item you're gonna need is a little clear plastic bulb. So let me see if I can show you that, if the camera will focus on it. So this little plastic bulb, you're gonna need one that comes apart and that'll snap together. And again, you can find these at most craft stores or Walmart or even the dollar store. The second item you're gonna need are these little craft Christmas trees. So I picked these up at Joann Fabrics, and I picked up some that were the same size, and then I picked up a pack that has 3 different sizes in it to give some variation as well. The third item you're gonna need is some faux snow. So I picked up 2 different types. First, I picked up this kind of glittery snow. It's called Buffalo Snow. And I'm gonna see it's a little bit sparkly, it's probably a little bit more messy, but I'm gonna kind of experiment and see which one I like better. And then the second kind are these little foam beads. So these definitely are gonna look like faux snow, but I think it's gonna give like a fun little detail. If you watch some of our other videos, my Christmas tree is decorated in all black and white, so I'm gonna make these bulbs as an extra little fun centerpiece on the tree. But I think the white Christmas trees with the white snow around them is gonna look really cute. The next thing you're gonna need is a hot glue gun, or possibly the E6000 glue, whatever you prefer to use, to make sure once you fill up the bulb and put the snow in it, we're gonna glue it together so they don't come apart. Okay guys, so the last item you may want to use or you may not want to use is some ribbon to decorate the bulbs. I think I'm going to put a little bow on top of them, and possibly, depending on how they glue together, I may put a string of ribbon around the bulb just to hide the glue line. Again, you don't have to use it, but I have some black and white ribbon here from some other projects, so I may put this on at the end. So that's everything you're gonna need for today's project. Again, this project should be really fast and just a fun little project for you to do to add a little bit of flair to your Christmas tree. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I laid out all of our supplies here. We have our clear bulb, our little Christmas trees, and then I do have my hot glue gun already plugged in, so it's all ready to go. The first thing I'm going to do is glue a few of the little Christmas trees together to make a little cluster of them. To glue the Christmas trees together, I put the hot glue on the wood base of the Christmas tree and then just gently press them together so they would stick. Here you can see all 3 of them put together to make a little Christmas tree cluster. The next step, you're gonna take the side of the bulb that has the extra little lip on it, and this is the side that we're actually gonna glue the Christmas trees to. I'm going to start by putting the hot glue directly on the bottom of the bulb. We're then going to stick the little Christmas tree cluster in, and if there's any extra room after you stick the little cluster in, I'm going to go back in with the hot glue gun, just kind of fill in that void with extra hot glue to make sure it gets a really good grip. So here's when we're going to start to add in our faux snow. I did decide to go with the Buffalo Snow, which is definitely more of a glittery snow. I took the side of the bulb that has the trees glued to it, and I'm just applying the snow right to that side of the bulb. You want to make sure you put in a generous amount of snow, so when we glue the other side on and stand the bulb up, it covers the complete wooden bases of these little Christmas trees.
Again, I'm adding a generous amount of hot glue to the base of the bulb just to make sure when we stick on the other side, it adheres well and doesn't come apart once we hang it on our tree. And here's what the bulbs look like once you glue them together and they're stood up with all the snow in the bottom. The last step I'm going to do is gluing on a little white bow that I pre-made. This is just going to cover up the top plastic little ring to hang the bulb by. This is optional, you don't have to do this, but I thought it added a cute little detail. And here's one last look at the finished ornament hanging on our tree.
Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this first DIY of the holiday season. Again, if you're new here, my name's Nicole, and we'd really love it if you subscribe down below. Definitely hit that bell button so you get notified every time we upload a new video. And feel free to leave us a comment. We love hearing everything you guys have to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.